are Tom and Kim Challen. We're your tour guides, and we are so excited to share with you something that is so incredible. It is actually changing people's lives. This is about you, and if you're new checking this out, we're going to show you exactly who MWR Life is and how it's changing lives so quickly.
Yes, we are coming at you from the beach of San Diego. Cool thing about this business is you could build it at the dog park if you have dogs, so you can build it with your kids at the park. You could build it in the line, picking your kids up, dropping the kids off. You could build it at your home-based business. Or if you're like a few people, you can build it literally creating your dream life and traveling around the world. And we're going to be talking about that today. We've got some amazing people that you get to hear from today. So let's go ahead and get kick started. My name is Tom. I'm here with my beautiful bride, Kim, who is right there. And we are at our home office in our Sprinter van with my beautiful daughter and her friend. And if you're here right now, there's a lot of options that you can choose to do business right now. There's so many different things out there. There's digital marketing, there's affiliate marketing, there's Amazon, there's TikTok Shop now, right? Or you could do a traditional business, or many of you still have maybe a 9-to-5 career or a job, which is awesome. But what I've learned in 30 years, yes, I can't believe I could say 30 years. I've been married now to this beautiful woman right here for 27 years. Is our entire adult lifetime, we have had incredible leverage and incredible freedom from the business model that you're going to be looking at here right now. And I'll just start off with a bold statement that your time is so valuable. So I'm going to share with you what makes what you're about to see different and unique in the marketplace. As a top consultant, a trainer, and a 7-figure earner over the last many years, my wife and I were very particular at the right company to align ourselves with. And tonight I'm going to share with you what makes us different than the herd. There's a lot of companies out there that have Me Too products, Me Too industries, and I'm going to share with you why this is so different. And I'll jump right in right now, and I'm going to share with you about who we are as a company with MWR Life. All right, so what we're looking at today is a company that's been around since 2013, so now over 12 years. This company is really important. It's not a startup, but it's brand new to the US, Canada, and Mexico, and other markets throughout the world. It's already debt-free, operating, again, in 5 continents. But here's the big thing. When I heard travel, I said to the person that was referring it to me, travel doesn't work in our industry. Because I've been seeing companies come and go, and no one really having a solid travel product to the end consumer, until I finally flew out to Florida, met with the owner, spent an entire day, looked behind the scenes, asked a million questions, and found out that this company is doing over 500,000 people using the app on a monthly basis, using the travel. And they're disrupting the travel industry. And here's why. Almost all the other travel companies that existed in our business model and other business models, they take their name, their vision, whether they're with a wellness company or a nutritional company or a trading company, or they're an affiliate marketing company, and they take their name of their company and they put it on a travel product that they have to rent. They call it white labeling. And so they're not able to be flexible with the pricing. They're not able to be competitive in the marketplace like our founder did 8 years ago. He said he started from scratch, and he had the incredible challenge to not just build a booking engine for travel, not just build an app, but to make it more competitive, not just in our industry, but in orbitz.com. And I'm going to share with you here in a minute. So we are a membership-based travel. How many of you, raise your hand, wiggle your left ear, put in the comments, what is your favorite membership app? I'm curious. Tell me what they are too, baby. What is your favorite app or product that you use? Is it Costco? How many of you are Costco fanatics? You spend way too much time like my wife used to. My favorite membership platform is YouTube. I have YouTube Premium. There's Amazon. There's Netflix. How many of you are Netflix bingers, right? So there's a lot of different apps right now. So it's becoming the known thing in our world right now. So if you want a high quality product, membership bases are booming right now. And when it comes to travel, what makes us unique in the marketplace is we're not just competing in our industry. We're competing with the big boys. We're talking Booking.com, Kayak, Priceline, Expedia, the many of the mainstream portals out there. And in a lot of times, up to 80% of the time, we can be more competitive. But the cool thing about this is, I want you to think about this. It is your platform. Behind the scenes pricing, membership only. So we're able to be really competitive when it comes to travel. And in our industry. And here's what's really cool. People are like, well, how big is really the travel industry? We're talking the movie industry is 77 billion. The coffee industry with Starbucks and other companies is over 88 billion. Health care, wellness, skincare, cosmetics, 200 and 600 billion. So with all of these, the travel industry is still a $10 trillion industry. I don't know why. Like this company is booming right now. And one of the reasons why is they spent 8 years refining things, and now we get to launch it in the United States. So we're basically a huge industry, and the travel industry right now is booming. People right now with these devices and AI and people having freedom with their incomes, not just in our industry, but a lot of industries, this generation, they want to travel, and other generations too. Obviously, my wife and I are empty nesting as well. We love to travel. But the question that I have for you, the big question of the day, and I'm going to bring up our first guest speaker. If we've asked you to share, can you unmute your line really quickly? Unmute. And I'm going to ask you a question. I want everybody in the chat to put, where's your bucket list? If you can go anywhere in the world.
Italy.
No, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Bora Bora.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, keep it coming. Where else? Tell me in the chat.
All of them.
Greece. That is
Vegas.
that dream.
Oh.
Steve's, of course.
We're going to transition to the product. But before I do that, we've got some people that I want to share. They've just gotten started in the business in the last couple months or less. And I want them to share. Carly, share your story. You've got such an impactful story.
All right, y'all. A little bit about me. I started July 31st. Okay. And backstory is my family was struggling hardcore. My husband had an accident back in December, 21st, actually. And so our family was struggling. We went from two incomes down to one. My business had kind of taken a stall. And so we were really struggling. I'm talking about behind on everything. Okay. And when I started this business, we were negative $722 in our bank account, y'all. 5 days into this business, my phone was cut off and we were behind 3 car notes. Our car was about to be taken from us like every month before. It was just a nonstop thing for 7 months. I was praying for a way for something to come into my life that was reoccurring, that I would know month over month what my family would have to look forward to. And this company has surpassed that expectation for me. So needless to say, in that time frame, I ranked up 6 times. I'm at Pearl level. Thank you, Lord. Which is $80 per day, which is amazing to me. And that's just one way we get paid. So I'm really excited about that. I get a car bonus, which will help me pay off that car that's sitting in that driveway faster. Won an all expenses paid trip. And I get to have dinner with the CEO, y'all. And I'm not a fangirl, okay? I promise you I'm not. But for me to surround myself with people that have gone where I want to go, is huge to me and everything to me. And this is what you get with this opportunity. And let me just tell you, my family, our lives have been changed because of this company. And I adore these people that are leading this call tonight. And I can't wait to squeeze them in Vegas. And I say that all the time. Y'all, this is an amazing opportunity. So please don't let it pass you by. Because if it can change my life, I can promise you it will change yours if you let it. Okay.
Awesome. That was perfect, Carly. All right. So how many of you want to learn what makes this travel product so different in the marketplace? I'm going to have my beautiful bride. By the way, not only have we been married for 27 years, we've been working side by side 24 hours a day, practically pretty much our entire marriage. And it's amazing. Literally 50% of the time. It is like really awesome. 50% of the time. No, it's amazing more than 50% of the time. Ask our kids, right? I want to share a really quick story because this amazing woman, we also own a consultant and coaching company to high performers and people that are in this industry on how to be successful, not only getting customers, but how to build teams, how to build a purpose-driven movement. And even though we built that to a 7-figure annual income, we had an overhead of over $50,000, sometimes $60,000, $70,000 a month. And my wife just missed freedom. My wife missed freedom back in 2019. And she came in my office one day, a little nervous. And she said, I feel called to go do something. I feel called to get back in building in the residual income business where I can earn more leverage, more freedom, like what we've had raising our kids. because even though we made a lot of money in the coaching business, we didn't really have a life. And we loved our product. We loved what we did. But she got started in a business with 11 women, and those 11 women turned into 100,000 amazing movement of people marketing an athleisure women's brand like Lululemon or Viore, something like that. It's called Savvy, $50 million in sales. And one of the things that we learned how to do after 30 years, it took us a little while, but we learned how to pick products and companies where they're on that precipice of that beginning stages of hitting massive momentum, where there's a product that is not just good, not just an okay product, but really best in class. And we said, if any company can finally become the category leader in travel, then a lot of people are going to create wealth. So I'm going to have it turned over to my beautiful, incredible wife, and she's going to share with you what makes this product so different in the marketplace.
Carly, thank you for sharing, because your story, every time I hear it, makes me teary-eyed, because like I said, y'all, we've only been launching in the United States for 4 months, and this is already changing people's lives. And so I get the honor of showing you, like, what is this travel app thing all about? I'm telling you, travel changes lives. Like when you get on a vacation or a trip, don't you just feel like the most alive you've ever been? Especially when you're there with the people you love the most, with your family. My 4 daughters are now all grown. And we talk about, literally almost every time we're all together as a family, either the trips we took together or the trips we want to take. Like, it's an ongoing conversation. Italy's always out there, right? We all want to go to Italy. But I'm going to share with you, I'm going to literally take you behind the scenes of our travel app so you can see tangibly, like, what exactly is this? So when you become a member with us, you get your very own booking portal. Very cool. Just like booking.com or hotel.com or whatever, you get your own booking portal, which now, because it's membership, you get wholesale travel. That is the beauty of this. Most people, either they want to travel, they love traveling, and they want to save, right? If you love to save on travel, put save in the chat. Like, if that's a goal, like save on travel. If you're not taking enough trips, it's because you don't have maybe enough time or freedom to do it. This company can help you with all of that. So everything that you see here, you can save on: your hotels, flights, cars, transfers, cruises, even women, a lifestyle mall. This is pretty much duty-free shopping, like the most bougie everything in that lifestyle mall, which is so fun. Activities once you get to your destination. How about save on your little wine tasting tour, or the yacht you're going to take, or the scuba diving, or whatever you want to do, right? Ticketmaster. We actually have a relationship with Ticketmaster. So if you like to go to concerts, or I was just looking up shows in Vegas because we're going to Vegas in a week, you could book it all here and save. It's the same exact show, or the same exact hotels, or the same exact cruises, same everything, that now you get at wholesale pricing. So I'm going to show you one quick example, and then I'm going to bring up our next guest speaker. I was just asking my girls, I'm like, where do you want to go? So Croatia was top of mind because we've always talked about, any Mamma Mia fans out there? Me and my daughters, you turn on a Mamma Mia song and we all turn into like these crazy, like, we sing, we dance, like it just takes over us. And so our goal is to always go to Croatia, where part of Mamma Mia was filming, and do the tour there. They're in Greece. So here's an example of being in Croatia on the beginning of November, and we like 5-star. If you're going to do a trip of a lifetime, you want to do 5-star hotels, right? So I picked this one right here, and you can see that typically it's going to be about $1,200 regular price, and then you could see the member savings and then what our price would be. So then I'm like, well, let's just go check it out, right? So I went over to hotels.com, and here you can see the same exact hotels, same dates, same everything. And it is $1,100 if you were to go to hotels.com and book it.
Right now.
This is today. I just pulled this right before the call. Wow. Whereas here you're going to save about $250, which, why not take that money and then let's go set sail on a dinner cruise, right? Take that and go do something fun. So, or save it. So that is the power of what we have with our product. And so I'm going to bring up our next guest speaker.
Yep, let's bring up Amanda.
Let's bring up Amanda, because this woman Oh my gosh, I got to meet her in person. Her story is beautiful, but I'm so excited to hear from her of how MWR Life has changed your life.
Hi, guys. I want to say that I miss you. So, I was a school teacher for 18 years, and network marketing came into my life and changed my life totally. But I thought that I had seen it all until this was brought to us, and I put it up on the TV and I watched it, I rewinded it, I would stop, I would play it again, and my jaw just hit the floor. I could not sleep that entire night. I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning. My mind just wouldn't stop going. So I was always in health and wellness before for 13 years. And, I was able to retire from teaching at 5 years ago or so. And I cannot tell you what this has done to me. It's done a complete 180 on my life. I walked away from my health and wellness, and I have wholeheartedly went into this business with faith and knowing that we may not be making the money that we were making in our health and wellness business yet, but we will be. And guys, I want to tell you that these leaders that you are watching right now, they are the real deal. I have never been aligned with leadership like I have in this company. And we got to spend 10 days with them, and the memories that we made in those 10 days and the way that I grew. And I'm going to tell you a moment that I knew that this was for me. I was speaking at a mastermind there at Tom's, and he said, if you were that single mom who knew that this was the only way that you were going to be able to get out of that situation again, what would you do? My stomach turned because I knew what was coming. I would stop everything else and I would focus on this. And I know that this is going to pay me exponentially more than I have ever made before in my life. And I want to thank you guys for bringing me on this journey with you.
We love you and John, and we're so excited to be on this journey with you and your amazing team. So we're excited about that. And we've got a few more people to share, but I want to go right into the money because there's three components that I want to share with you. The first component is a unique product that people are getting huge value, high retention, and that's the product. The second part of this business, and this is the part when you see it, like if you take the time to see it, and you don't have to understand it all. By the way, I've been doing this for 30 years. I'm a consultant. I build compensations for companies. And when I saw it, I knew that it pays more and more strategically than any other business that we've ever worked in 30 years. I believe it's the most competitive, generous, leveraging financial model I've ever seen. And normally, I'm going to tell you right now, I would run the other way if someone would say that to me without the right context, I would say, hype, BS, sure. But here's the difference. This is not a startup. This is not a fly-by-night product. It is not a fly-by-night company. This company's been rocking for 12 years. It's debt-free. It's financially strong, doing almost 100 million in sales. It's got over 500,000 users. The product's just as competitive as Booking and all the other ones out there. It's a solid company. And it just so happens to be able to take care of Carly when she was financially challenged. And my wife and I, we lost that other income with that business that I was sharing. It went out of business. It was a very complicated model. And we're blessed because we get to be with this company. Who knows how long? We're praying for the rest of our life and be able to send it to our kids from a generational perspective. But the compensation's so strong. So I tell people, do whatever you got to do to make sure that you see how, because your time is valuable. Your time is so valuable. And at this point in our career, we're really good at digital marketing. We're really good at affiliate marketing. We're really good at running our own company and our own coaching and consulting. I am here because I want the most leverage that doesn't just pay residually, but it can pay compounding and residually. We found now 10 ways, 10 different ways that this thing can pay you. So I'm going to go through it very quickly. And again, I know it's a bunch of numbers, but hold on tight. I'm going to give you a snapshot of why we decided to partner with this business model. And then I'm going to bring up a few more amazing people. We're going to wrap up here. All right, so let's talk about 9. It's actually 10. We get, every time you enroll, every time someone gets started as a customer, as what we call Elite Turbo. Remember those words, Elite Turbo. Everybody wants to become an Elite Turbo if you want the best travel membership out there. So you become an Elite Turbo, you bring in an Elite Turbo, you're going to make $80 every time that happens. Okay, a little bit of money, pretty cool. And by the way, the company pays monthly, residually. It pays weekly bonuses. And are you ready for this? Thank goodness it pays daily, every single day. And so when you get paid $80, it starts to come in pretty quickly. Now, you do that one more time, you're going to make 160, right? 80 and 80. Now, what's really cool is if you do that your first 14 days, you're going to earn an extra 150. So that adds up to $310. Now, if you do that your first week within 7 days, and you have a back office that tracks this, you do that 3 times in a row, you're going to earn in 21 days on these 2 different ways you get paid, the member bonus and the fast start. That's it. Remember, we have 8 other ways that you get paid, but just on these 2 different ways that you get paid, these 2 bonuses could pay you, by doing the work, $930. Plus number 3, residual membership residual. This is a lot for people that get a lot of customers. You can earn 10 to 25% depending on how many customers that you have. And oh, by the way, we do have what's called an income disclosure statement. Make sure that you review that, whenever you look at a compensation plan. Now, this is the way that is the reason why I think Amanda was saying she lost sleep till 4 a.m. When you get this, we do not talk income claims. I wish we could, because I always tell people, I go, I'll share with you the top 10 people that have partnered with us on our team, and show me the top 10 with any other business model out there. And again, I can't say it's, I feel pretty confident, but because of this builder bonus, it pays our compensation. Are you ready? Pays up to 80% plus on the upfront portion of when someone becomes an elite and a turbo, as long as you're an ambassador. And you're going to earn, it's called an override, a difference on the builder bonus. How that works, depending on what rank you're at, you're going to earn anywhere from $20 on everybody on your team, as long as they're not a silver, all the way up to, you can see here, it gets all the way up to $250. And that you'll make the difference of anybody that enrolls as an elite turbo. Now, I'm going to be really conservative, and I'm going to say you average $40 and this bonus. So that means basically, if you're earning an average override of 40, you're probably going to be somewhere around the pearl or jade or titanium level, somewhere around there. But you get 5 customers on your team, 5 customers on your team as an elite turbo, you're going to earn an average of $40. That's $200 every single day. And how many people? Not hundreds. Like if you were to match this up in other type product-based companies, you need astronomically more people to make the money that the builder bonus pays alone. You know why? Product distribution, shipping, R&D, product, all the different things that it takes, warehousing, product manufacturing, product labeling, all those things. We don't have any of that. And our founder spent tens of millions of dollars developing this app years ago. So we don't have expensive buildings. We don't have a huge corporate staff. We have 10 micro offices around the world and an extraordinarily efficient run company. This is why so many people are becoming strong financially, right? Not everybody, by the way. I don't want to paint a picture that everybody makes money here. You got to work. And I'm going to say this, after 30 years of business, every single business is hard. No matter what model you ever pick, if you really want to change your life, if you want to create leverage, if you want to create freedom, if you want to take care of your family, not just go on the budget vacations, but go on the dream vacations, come back on a Monday and not have to stress about the excessive credit card bills. Trust me, I know that feeling. So if you have 10 people on your team, they become, you get 10 people, you have 10 customers, 10 elite turbo members, you're going to make $400 on that. Now, this is the part that my beautiful daughter right here, her name is Mason, and she is not even paying attention to her dad and mom doing the presentation. And the reason why, okay, tell them why. To be honest, I don't know what she's going to say right now. And my daughter's very truthful, right? Especially when it comes to dad. Tell them what you're doing right now while you're not listening to mom and dad share.
Oh, with people.
You're what?
Following up with people.
She's following. I knew she was doing that. You know why? How much did you make last week in the boost bonus?
The bonus was $600 for the week.
So my daughter, when she got the boost bonus last week. Now it took her a few weeks to build up to it. Some people do it their first week. Some people it might take longer. But imagine getting in a rhythm of building a business with 12 people that become elite turbos, right? They could be ambassadors that become elite turbos or 12 customers. You get 12 elite turbos on your team, right? And by the way, you don't have to bring them in personally. You might bring in 2 and they get 6 each. You might bring in 4 that get the rest. But as long as you have 12 people on your team that are doing a total of 6 new customers on a weekly basis, you're earning $600 a week or $2,400 a month. Now take that one level higher. This is where many people have gotten to. By the way, if you've gotten a gold bonus or a platinum bonus, put it in the chat. If you've gotten a gold bonus or a platinum bonus, or you could say multiple, like you've gotten it multiple weeks right now. Pretty much every single week, except for one, my wife and I have gotten the platinum bonus, because it's crazy that the company's willing to pay $2,400 a month or $4,800 a month if you do the work with your team, right? You have a team that's helping you, and you have 12 sales coming in on a weekly basis as a platinum. You're making $4,800 a month. It's crazy. I've never seen a company out there. It's not guaranteed income because you got to do the work, but this is one part. Remember, we're only on number 5. We're halfway through. We're at halftime for the compensation plan right now. Now, this is a lot of numbers, but I'm going to break it down here. This is what's called dual team residual. This is where you hit a rank in our company. You heard Carly talk about, did you say Pearl? You said Pearl, or right? She's a Pearl, right? And she's brand new. Her phone bill was shut off when she was joining this business. She's making $80 a day every day, whether or not she gets out of bed. Like, you can go to the beach. Now it's not, massive freedom type income, but remember, how many ways is this that she got paid? Put it in the chat. This is only one way, and we're on number 6. So we're tipping over towards the end here. Nate is an emerald. You're going to hear from Nate. In fact, Nate, can you come on up, buddy? Bring Nate up real quick here, honey. Let me do a real quick. Nate,
What's up?
are you there? All right.
I don't know why my video's off.
Tell everybody real quick. Where's your video?
I don't know what.
There you go.
I don't know why it cut off, but there it is.
Awesome. Tell everybody real quick, Nate. Tell us the experience, because you've got one of the best, strongest, biggest teams in not only our team, not only the United States, but in the entire world for what you're doing. Nate, tell us everybody what makes this company different. And by the way, I don't know if you're going to talk about this, but this guy's been in every travel company out there. Why the heck are you finally hitting it gigantically here with this company? And what's been happening, brother?
Well, you've already mentioned it, but the first thing I looked at when you told me about this 12, 13 weeks ago, I looked at it and the product works. I've used it to book resorts in Cancun. I've used it to book hotels in Las Vegas for my sisters that went out to see the Backstreet Boys. I've used it to book flights. Now, we don't save money every time, but I booked 4 flights in a row to San Diego, to Cancun, Cancun to Nashville. There was another flight in there somewhere, and I saved a few dollars every time on flights. It's not a guarantee, but sometimes we even save money on flights. So the product works. You've talked about the money. I'm a money guy. I've been in sales my whole life. I've been in marketing and business. I've built businesses, affiliate marketing, network marketing. We have the best combination here. I saw this early. I still see it. And I hope that you guys that are new to this opportunity see this. We have a great combination. I call it a healthy hybrid, a healthy combination of sales commissions with overrides and leveraged residual income from a team. Sometimes, like in other travel deals that Tom mentioned or other businesses, it's a good 3 to 5 year plan, but sometimes it takes a while to build a team to get that big income, that fun walk away, quit your job income, whatever you want to call it. People are getting that faster here. So I saw that in the comp plan that Tom's going through. So the product works, the comp plan, but then what I've gained the most here, and I don't have time to go into all the details other than I'll say this. The stuff that Tom and Kim have put together, the leaders like Carly and Christy and so many other leaders and Amanda that have shared with you today, the tips and strategies, I know that I can take these and I can build any other business. I can, if I want to go open up a shoe store, a coffee shop, water, whatever. You learn strategies and principles that not only will help you build a business here, but the culture and the training inside the priority team training that Tom and Kim will will tell you about here in a minute are powerful. They will help you go to the next level in any area of your life. So those are the three things for me. The product works. We make money here because the comp plan is powerful and the team culture is amazing. And I didn't even get into all the stuff the company's doing for us, the bonuses and all that stuff. So I'll just leave it right there. I'll just leave it at that.
I love it. I'm glad. That was awesome. We're so blessed that you're here, brother. Yeah, man. We're just getting started. What's crazy is we've all been doing this for under 3 months, like just about, well, for us, a little bit over 3 months. So, all right. So this is the dual team residual income, where when you hit a rank, you hit this every single day, 80, 150, 300, 500. We're at the 500 about any day now. We're about to hit the 750 and then 1,000. It's moving really fast when you are following the process. And again, some people are doing it fast. Some people may not do it fast, but either way, it's worth it long term to be able to tap into this fun company and this amazing culture. We got car bonuses. My daughter is really close, and so many people. If you've got a car bonus already, put car bonus. If you're already earning the car bonus, you get 500 towards a car or 250 cash. We have other presidential bonuses where you make 20% of whatever side of your business has lesser volume, and you get one-time bonuses. This is where we do have a challenge with our company. We do have a problem. I'm going to tell you right now. This is a problem that literally my wife and I are trying to solve. We're winning and earning so many trips, and so many people are winning so many trips. There's so many options for travel here. So not only can you get discount travel, there are ways that I can show you how to get free travel. It's just on your own, but we get free travel by earning travel. The company's so generous. In fact, we have a thing going up right now where if you refer 3 people, 3 this month, and you could use what's called I don't even know if you got into loyalty rewards. We'll talk about that here in a minute. You could actually go using your loyalty rewards and go on a free vacation come this spring. We have 4 different places to go. We have Spain and Dubai and Panama and some another place out in the world. But it's really fun for those of you that like to travel. And some of you are like, there might be someone here that says, I don't want to travel. Great. Profit from the $1 trillion industry of the people that do. Okay. You don't have to travel. There was a season many years ago when we were trying to hold on for dear life, raising 4 kids under 4. There's no way we would have been able to travel back in those days. But I like to the last company that my wife and I were in was women's clothing. And I didn't wear women's clothing, but I sold women's clothing because it was a hot trend and it was a great market. Just like this is a great thing too. Yes. All right. So this is a chart that you don't have to look at all the details because I'm going to break it down. This shows you, and this is an income with the company, an income disclosure statement of the potential of the type of income that people can earn at different ranks. But I'm gonna highlight this on the next page to make it a lot simpler. So this is one of our top ranks that, again, my wife and I are going to do it in less than 4 months. Carly, so many other people are there. But even if it took you a year or 2, what if it took you 3 years to get to this rank, right? The diamond rank. And this is for those of you that are maybe in product-based companies. Because by having 2,500 people in your business, we have 2 teams the way that we build, a left team and a right team. You don't need to know all the details of this, I promise. We'll teach you when you get started. But when you have a total of 1,250 and 1,250, that's 2,500 people, 1,250 on the left and 1,250 on the right. When you have that, you're earning just at the diamond level, 22,500, and that's just the guaranteed residual. And then, so that's just one way. Plus, there's a huge builder bonus there. And again, this isn't counting for the 10 different ways. They're only highlighting a few. With all of that, we're talking about an income at this rank of over $50,000 is what the company says. And I'm gonna share just what we've noticed. This is actually very conservative. Is every rank pays a little bit more is what we found. So this is a conservative view of the income that I've been noticing. And the last way we get paid, and I don't know if you saw, Kim was actually in we have 2 accounts. My wife has an account, we have an account, and you can earn loyalty points, but also travel credits. The more that you travel, the more money that you can earn in travel. And you can also take your commissions and use it to, you ever hear of the best investment you can make is into yourself and invest into your business. But here's your product. You guys ready? It's being in beautiful beaches throughout the world, or creating memories with your family, or traveling. So you can take a portion of your commissions, and there's a button in your back office that has travel credits. In fact, my daughter just did this. So she literally used her commissions, and now she's coming to the pre-launch in Las Vegas. And she even paid for her big sister to go through her travel credits because she's trying to woo her. Is that the right word? That's not her word. What would be your word? Get her involved in the travel business. So she actually paid all of her travel credits to get Madison, our other daughter, to come take a look at the travel business with her in Las Vegas. So that's going to be your first exposure. So come up if you're, and we're working on her friend. No pressure, friend. No, she's already involved. So you can use some of your commissions to earn travel credits. It's really a lot of fun. So here's the thing. Listen, you're not just joining a great travel company. There's other great businesses that you can partner with. You're not just joining a great, amazing compensation. You're joining a purpose-driven movement. My wife and I, our life has been completely transformed in this industry. We got married in this industry. I became a Christian at a business seminar, a believer in this industry. I raised 4 daughters, paid for 3 weddings. And my 4th daughter, I'm not going to name who it is. I wouldn't make her uncomfortable. But she says, Dad, I'm going to break you for my wedding. She's not married yet. She's already taken, by the way. If you have any, but she's like, Dad, you better be making some bank, as she would call it, because her wedding's going to be the most expensive, she says. So we've had an incredible freedom lifestyle. Not always easy, but it's been worth it to be in a business model like this. And when you join this company, you're joining a team of people that want to help you transform your life. And my wife and I have been putting together masterminds throughout the world for years, for over 15 years. These masterminds always sell out. They're anywhere from $2,500 to $10,000. And you, by partnering with our company right now, and this is not going to be forever because we can only fit so many people in these masterminds. My clients literally pay minimum $2,500 just to get their foot in the door of our course. And our whole brand is around showing you how to create wealth, but doing it around your dream life. Show you how to scale your income, but do it while having more fun. And the way that we do that is by showing you how to design your dream life, but do it around branding, marketing, social media, how to generate an unlimited amount of customers. And we have weekly coaching calls with live event masterminds. And when you partner with us, and you could become an elite turbo, you're going to be able to get this $2,500 immediately for how much, honey? Free, 90 free. Basically, it won't cost you anything, but you got to get set up in your business. To get started, it's $99 is your annual ambassador. And then it's $240 to be an elite member. So that sets you up with your travel portal. It gets you your first month. And then I recommend strongly to get the turbo. The reason why you want to get turbo is this will immediately get you better savings. And then number 2, and this is the big one, the monthly membership is $119 a month for the top tier membership, and you're going to want to get that. There's other levels, but this is the by far best, especially if you want to really travel and get the biggest bang for your dollar in value. Because what you get is imagine being able. Let me see if that's it. Okay, take a look at this. Take a snapshot. We're done. I want to bring up one more person, then we're done. But I want you to see how this really works. Okay, you get started for $588. You put in $119 per month into your membership, like Costco membership or Amazon, but you get travel. And immediately, just by signing up for the $588, you're going to get in your credit, your account, over $400 of loyalty rewards. And when you put in $119 the next month, you're going to get back $240 in travel. Put in $119 of your money, get back $240. But here's the best part of that. When you get 2 people in your business that get 1, or a total of 3, you're going to reach that first rank. You're going to get that daily pay every day, and that calculates to $120 a month. You know what that means? That means they're going to take that money and auto finance your monthly. So if there's one thing to focus on, it's how would you like to be in a company where you have no monthly product expenses after your first month? Maybe it takes you 2, maybe it takes you 3, but even if it took you 4 or 5, and it shouldn't, by following our system, you don't have to pay for your membership. But at the end of the year, you're going to get over $3,000. We're doing this for, my wife has an account. I got an account. Mason, of course, has an account. Morgan's getting an account, whether she knows it or not. All of our kids are getting an account. Their husbands are getting. So we're just helping them get their 3, and it's free, because at the end of the year, guess what? We want a baller family vacation with all those loyalty rewards, and you can too by going out there and being part of the most awesome company on the planet. I'm going to bring up Katrina. Katrina, are you? Oh, Trina, are you there? You are. There you are. Trina, we're just getting to know this amazing human. It was
Yes.
so hard. Okay, tell us your story really quickly, Trina, and then we're going to
Yes.
wrap it up here
I'll
real
keep it
quick.
quick. I'll keep it quick. So I first want to say I thank Carly every single day, but because Carly said yes, I was able to say yes 5 weeks ago. So the Lord knew that I needed this, because I will tell you, I was in corporate for over 32 years.
Wow.
Great career, made multi-six figures. I loved what I did, but I got laid off a year ago. And when I got laid off, I said I would never, ever, ever allow for anyone to have control over my life like that again. And so I started building my own online business, but what I was doing was not stable. I would make a sale, and then the income would disappear. And so when this popped up over 5 weeks ago, and I learned that it was more of a residual pay type of opportunity, I said, you know what? The Lord knew that I needed this. And so I've been doing this for over 5 weeks. I've ranked up 5 times within actually my first 3.5 weeks. I ranked up. And when I tell you that I have more peace because I know that my income is more stable, it is something that I can look forward to. I feel at peace. And more than that, you guys, this team is absolutely incredible. The support, the resources that we have, and just the quality of human beings. And a lot of times that isn't discussed. But the quality of humans that you are around is something that cannot be underestimated, because when you are around quality people, you start to take on the traits that they have. And my goal is to earn $50,000 a month. Tom, I know, is there or was there, and being around him and so many others, I know that I can get there. So you guys, this is about having the right opportunity at the right time with the right compensation plan. And we are all blessed because somebody before us said yes.
That's so awesome. Wow. Can you see what's crazy? What God's doing is he's bringing so many people, and it's almost like, I'm just going to say it. It's almost comical what's happening, because so many people are going through indecision. They're praying for hope. That's the word that I see with this company. People are looking for hope because there's so many confusions and shiny objects and so many different things that have not worked for a lot of people for so many years, including my wife and I for the last year. We've been praying and looking for the right company and checking out multiple different things. And we turned down really big offers to come here from scratch with no offer, no deal, no crazy leverage like we could have gotten with some other companies. And so it is definitely something different. It's way beyond travel, what you're looking at right now. It's way beyond one of the most leveraging compensations. Literally, my wife and I want to spend the next 30 years of our life raising up people that want to become champions for their priorities, scaling your wealth, but doing it by helping other people get on fire for their priorities and their purpose. We're going to be hosting events around the world. They're going to raise up leaders for their best in their marriages and their kids and their wealth, something that my wife and I are really passionate about because we've screwed up so much in that area, and now we're not doing it anymore. We're going to help a lot of people mitigate all the problems that we did, and because we made a lot of money, but we didn't scale it like we should have, and we're doing that over the last few years here. So here's what you want to do. You want to get back to the person that referred you here. And I'm telling you, don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. The savings is amazing. Have faith. Our company has an amazing customer satisfaction program. It's $588. Find a way, no matter what you have to do, to be a part of this movement. And here's the thing I'm going to tell you. Don't come in if you're going to put your pinky toe in. It doesn't work. Can I just be honest? Like, it doesn't mean you can't become a customer. It doesn't mean you can't refer maybe 3 people over a period of time. But literally, if you want to change your life and that's what you really want, just go in. Just do it. Just go all in with us. We've got you. This isn't one of these high ticket type things where I get rich for my family by getting people in, get you in. it's one of these things where the only way that we win for our business and our family financially is if you're successful and we help you win long term. That's why we have to have great systems. We have great systems. We have awesome tools. We have lead generation systems that are coming and so much more. But we are looking for the right people. And I pray it's you that steps up right now and gets, just don't wait for the person that referred you here. Go get back with them right now and say, let's go. And you can come in as an elite if you want to save a little bit of money, but I'm telling you, don't do it. If you can find a way one time, it's a one-time thing, go Elite Turbo. You'll see the buttons when you register. Get back to the person that referred you here. And I want to be one of the first people, along with all these amazing people that are here to support you in our community, want to welcome you aboard.